There's Willie. Yeah, there's Willie. He wants to be in the picture. So we got invisible forces. That's like me. I'm invisible here. Yeah, all you can see is a kitty cat. Invisible forces. And I'm going to go ahead and just read a little bit here. We got, I'm going to read about invisible forces. Apparently, we have arrived at the holy grail of physics without understanding the potential use of harnessing the power of this quantum vacuum of infinite energy potential. Science calls zero-point field. This is a field that starts as a singular force holding together not only the four fundamental forces, electromagnetic field, gravity, weak force, and formidable force, allowing for a third dimension existence, but also holding together the invincible forces. Okay, this says invincible, and I said invisible. Okay, so very significant. But also holding together the invincible forces that shape and mold our physical reality. This unified singular force field also holds together other unseen planes of reality, currently not measurable by our third dimensional instruments. So what is all that saying, right? Speak in English. Well, basically, if you listen to Ishmael Perez yesterday's Saturday night video, he was talking about how if he puts his hand like this, he's actually going through different dimensions. He said it's not really the office that I'm sitting in here. It's an illusion that it's an office. And he said we're all in all different dimensions here. So we have invisible forces at work that are invincible. And there's so much that you can't see that the magician is on the bottom of this deck. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, I know that's kind of deep stuff, but if you listen to his video, that's where my thinking is. The Cosmic Origin by Ishmael Perez is a book I'm studying. And I'm going paragraph by paragraph, and I'm not coming on every day, but talking about it, but a couple times a week. So we've got invisible forces at work. Now, Judgment just flew out of the deck. So we've got the Magician and Judgment that are the main energies at the moment. So if you have Judgment, what I'm hearing is God's got this. God's got everything already, and everything's going on at once, and what you're really seeing is not what you're really seeing. So this is a hard world to live in. It's kind of hard to live. I told my neighbor that was walking her dog that I like to watch a Marvel movie a day, and I like to read my fiction book, Beach Music. And she said, yeah, Marvel movies are the most fiction that you can get. And I didn't elaborate with her, but isn't that the opposite of how we think? Isn't it really that the Marvel movies are documentaries, just like Star Wars, Star Trek? But she thinks that Star Wars, Star Trek, and Marvel movies is the most fiction you can get. So you see how we're living in two worlds, even just in that one conversation. So anyways, I wanted to point that out. That's what they wanted me to tell you today about the invisible forces. And I didn't get into it with her, and I'm not going to. Okay? If you watch this channel, you know that the Marvel movies are documentaries, and we're gaining our superpowers back every day more and more. Okay, so Judgment has been called. And now on the bottom of the deck, the magician has turned into the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, all full of love, right? That's the love guy, the love king. He needs to get his emotions, they're telling me, a little bit more in action. He's doing a lot of thinking, but not a lot of doing. Okay, so let's pull a reading. We've got action underneath the King of Cups and the Five of Wands, which is my Searchlight card. I'm using my favorite deck, my Mage Tarot deck, and Willie's butt is right in front of the live chat, so hi everybody. Okay, so we're going to keep searching. Now, that's under the King of Cups and Judgment. So what are we searching for? I said, get out of the head and into more action so that we can have our love. All right? We've got the angels got this on the top of the deck, Temperance card. Angels got this. 3 major arcanas there, plus the mage is 4. We've got the mage, Judgment, King of Cups, and the angels got this, Temperance card. So we're going to move forward. We need more action. 9 of Pentacles. This is my Steve's Love Tarot card with Phlegm, the green birdie on his shoulder. I have a white dove that sat on Jesus's shoulder named Holy. And Phlegm was born in 03 and Holy was born in 01. So we've got some pretty old birds. And we're looking for our ancient one. This is the 9 of Pentacles. We're not going to settle for less. We've had many challenges, 5 of Swords. But they're telling me the challenges aren't so much what's important right now. It's the realizing that you got through them. And you need to take the challenges that you went through and learn from them. And then you've been in your head too much, so we've got to get into action. So the baseball bat, you've got all your tools around you, right? You're even dressed for the right show here. You got your blue jeans on with your boots and your white t-shirt, right? You got your baseball bat, but now we got to put it into action. And the challenges are underneath the King of Cups. So you really have to, when I said put it into action, that's what we meant, okay? Underneath my Judgment card, we said we had the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. So you've been through heartbreak, and the heartbreak, you've learned from the lessons. You are searching now for new, and judgment has been called on the past. Underneath the Temperance card, we have the High Priestess. Now that's saying to go ahead and use your intuition. And my affirmation for today in the book I'm writing is only follow your heart and feel it inside. So it's telling you not to go by the brain now. You've done enough thinking. You've done enough strategies. You got this figured out. 3 of Swords, you've learned from your past. 7 of Wands under the 3 of Swords is my victory card. So you've got victory over that, okay? You've got victory over your challenges. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles is the card where she's on her motorcycle. He's on his motorcycle. I think a motorcycle is very significant here. I have lots of black leather coats that haven't seen a motorcycle for a while. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess. Use your intuition. Now I can see the chat. So hi, everybody. Soul Sister. Can't see everybody, but I see a few of you there. Okay, so get into action. Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess power. Follow your heart, not your head. and we've got the Ace of Q. This is one of my favorite cards because of the fact that it's a yes. We already got Temperance, which was the angels got this. This is my Q card, if anybody knows Q. Okay, so it's a questing card. It's action, get going, action card, okay? Ace of questing. Okay, then we have, you have everything you need. You're the King of Pentacles. You saw the Nine of Pentacles. You saw the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. It's telling you, you have everything that you had up here, the King of Hearts, thinking, right? Bring that emotion into action now. Okay? The Lovers card. See, it backs it up. Everything I just said, okay? That's what this reading's about. The reading's about using your intuition and getting into action, learning from your past challenges and moving forward without bringing the Three of Swords with it. You're not bringing the sadness and the woe is me with you. You're bringing forth the, you know what? That shit ain't happening again. I'm going to be the best boyfriend, girlfriend, mission partner, husband, wife that you've ever seen. I'm ready. You know, that's the kind of attitude of this past shit only got me to the present. I want to celebrate 10 of Pentacles. So we've got lots of abundance cards. The Pentacles are abundance cards. When I just said that I'm going to take my past and I'm going to make it where you can see this is the best version of me that you've ever seen, that's the 10 of Pentacles. We've took everything, the Five of Swords, we took everything, wrapped it all up, went through the Three of Swords, went through the Dark Night of the Soul, did a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching. Now it's like, here's the new model. Here she is. Here he is. We're ready to go. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Your hard work is paying off when it's upright. It's not paying off because you're just sitting there. Action, action, action. That has been the theme. Too many of you are not putting it into action. I should have all kinds of stories to tell you about how the king went to the queen, and I do not. People are asking, why ain't it happening? And I'm telling them, because you're out of balance. Well, somebody's out of balance, okay? And it ain't me. The hard work's got to get rewarded. Okay? All right. And then we go to the Knight of Cups. So everything I just said again about the king needs to get into action, that's the Knight. The Knight of Cups is the action card. Kings sit and think, knights get on their horse and ride. Okay? All right, so you have Three of Pentacles. You have manifested. You've put it up there. You've put it out there. You've done all the thinking. Now we're just repeating ourselves. It's time to go. Okay? Back to the Temperance card and the title. Invisible, invincible, but I wrote invisible forces. That's like the sunflower. That sunflower that I have on the title page, on the picture, I never put any seeds in the ground. It just came up by itself, okay? And it's beautiful. But that's the invisible forces working. I didn't do anything but water the hole, water the dirt, right? And it came up by itself, and now there's another one next to it, okay? So the seeds fly in the air. The birds, I feed the birds all the time. Their seeds fall into the dirt. The water nourishes them, right? Up come these beautiful flowers. Invisible forces. So use that invisible forces. Stick with your high priestess, intuition. Follow your heart, it said. Follow your heart. It's a go. Ace of Q. You are the king and the King of Cups, King of Pentacles meets the lovers, okay? Then you can celebrate with your 10 of Pentacles. Your 8 of Pentacles will turn over because right now it's saying you don't have your reward for your hard work yet. So we need action. Knight of Cups to make the manifestation come true. Okay, well, that was your reading. That was a great reading. I really appreciate you guys here. Put in the comments. I know you guys are going to get your mission partners real quick, because when we take the brainstorm and we put it into the heart, we get on our motorcycle and we ride. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.